Okay, this is, I'm going to go to the home page. This is the UFlyIt Satellite and Space Elevator Simulator. Uh, and it's at endlessskyway.com. endlessskyway.com. And here's the home page. I'm going to go straight into running it. Start simulator. Oh, I'm going to zoom out because I'm zoomed in too much. This is 100% on Mozilla Firefox. And start in new tab. Okay, here it is. The most important thing about this playing with this is that you should first go and read the must-read help and instructions. So I'm going to click on that right away, and I talk about what's going on, the keys, because not all of the controls are with buttons, and you're going to need to know these keys. And I also talk about what a few of the things that you see on the screen are, the rings, and a few challenges, fun things to do. And I also talk about some interesting things about how numerical integration works and some of its hazards, which I've tried to mitigate here. Okay, so let's go start it up. I'm going to start it up by clicking on the here, start simulator, a new tab. Okay. Oh, I gotta clean that up a little bit. Good, more room. Oh, what the heck? Okay, here it is. Okay, so you can see this is the orbit it starts out in. It might start in some other orbit depending on how it's set up. Let me show you some of the controls here. This is basically a satellite or a spaceship that's flying around the Earth. This is the Earth. This is the barycenter of the Earth-Moon system. And this line here is the space elevator, and I'll show you that in a minute. These are the rings. This is the level of geosynchronous orbit, this ring right here. Okay, so let's look at the buttons. You can control the trail. I'm going to actually no. I'm going to control the time scale first. This line here controls the time scale, which is the ratio between time on the screen and time in real life. You can click it on 1 to 1, and this moves exactly as it does in real life. Click on a factor of 64, which it started out as, and you can see that's going 64 times faster than real life. Factor of 512. Or you can also double the factor by hitting 2x, or cut it in half by hitting x over 2, and you can make it go much faster with the 8x and x over 8. Or you can cause it to be a time scale of way less than 0. It's called super slow, and basically that's what you can use to stop and think. It's still free flying, but it's just you get to think about what to do. Okay, so I'm going to put it in 512. Okay, so let me clear the trail. Here's the trail control buttons here on this level. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to clear it. Okay, so it's riding a trail, but I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see things better. 80%. Good. You can see the trail is made out of dots. Every frame it leaves a dot. You can have the option of connecting the dots. Dots are connected. Dots are not connected. I'll connect the dots so it's easier to see in the video, or I usually go without connecting them. There they go. They're connected. You can see it's flying around in the same orbit because it hasn't been acted on. And we will. I'll clear the trail. Okay, now you can tell it to turn the trail off, so it's no longer making a trail. Actually, I need to take the connecting off for this. And then you can turn the trail on, so it starts laying a trail down. And off. And on. And you can see that if I connect the dots again, it doesn't quite work. So play with that a little bit. I'm going to turn the dots off. Clear trail. And put the dots on again. Okay, good. So now we're in the original orbit. Here's the zoom controls. Another kind of a zoom control is the shift up and down arrow, and the shift right and left arrow. That works. Right now it's a little awkward with the zoom. It doesn't quite work right sometimes. But anyway, those are the zooms. And this controls the brightness of the rings. I'll talk about them later more. Okay, let's talk about these things that you see around the dot, which is the satellite or spaceship. Let me turn the trail off. Clear it and turn it off. Okay, good. So this button turns the horizon and nadir markers on and off. On and off. And this turns the velocity line on and off. There's a little thing you'll see swinging around. There, see that? That's the velocity line magnifier. When you get close to the apogee or perigee, that swings in so you can see when it actually crosses. Okay, so I think I'll stop that for now and resume in another video.